Welcome along to this special presentation of what is effectively the 2023 AA Driven Car Guide New Zealand Car of the Year. In association, of course, with Winger, the home of Subaru and Suzuki, with 6 dealerships from the North Shore all the way to Hamilton. For great people, top car brands, the best deals, it is at winger.co.nz. So this is our 5th and final week, and we have been whittling it down over the last month, announcing the top 3 finalists of the 11 classes in the Car of the Year competition. So today we are going to announce the overall top 3 and then of course crown our winner for 2023. Let's go back in time. Last year, 2022, it was the Ford Ranger. 2021, the Toyota GR Yaris. Before that, 2019 was the Ford Focus. So what's it going to be? Is it going to be a repeat for the Ford Ranger? Will it be a hot hatch, or will this be the first year that the Car of the Year competition goes electric? We're about to find out in just a second.
Yeah, we'll go through and first recap all the finalists, and then we'll announce the winners in each of our 11 classes. So, we shall kick off with the SUV category. We've got 3 categories in SUVs, and I'll kick off with the SUV small finalist, which are the BMW X1, the Kia Niro, and the Toyota Yaris Cross. And the winner is SUV small, the Kia Niro.
Well done, Kia.
Yeah, it's such a complete package. It looks great. It offers a number of eco-engine options and alternatives. And, it looks really good with the updates as well. So, just such a good all-round package. Congratulations,
Nice
Kia
one,
Niro.
Kia. Man, they're making fantastic cars. Right, next category.
Certainly are. Next category, surprisingly enough, is medium, SUV medium. The finalists there were the Honda ZR-V, the Mazda CX-60, and the Tesla Model Y.
So who is it?
Well, the winner is the Honda ZR-V.
Wow, well done, Honda.
It's a great little car. It was one of 2 key Honda SUVs launched this year. The other was the new CR-V.
Yep. And
it's a car that can essentially give the Toyota RAV4 a run for its money in terms of being a spacious family hybrid. And the key is the hybrid, which is really, really good.
Yeah,
like a really good system.
So CRV just missed out on judging this year, so that'll go into 2024. So, the ZR-V, great package.
Right, next category, SUV again. This time, the large cars, the bigger ones of the group. Who are the finalists?
SUV large accounts for not just 5-seaters, but 7-seaters, basically the biggies of the year. So the finalists are, and were, the Ford Everest, the Jeep Grand Cherokee, and the Lexus RX.
Right.
And the winner of the SUV large category for 2023 is the Ford Everest.
Well done.
Yeah, 7 seats. It's part of last year's kind of Ranger updates. And obviously that car won our car of the year. The Everest rides better. It's designed for more passenger comfort than a Ute, of course. Just a great all-rounder, and just really a complete package as well that fulfills so many different roles. And anything that's generally based on a Ranger on that Everest platform, really solid, really good.
Totally. 7 seats and a genuine off-roader. Like a lot to like there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, next category, clean cars.
Clean cars, hybrids are the first in the clean car section. And the finalists this year are, again, the Honda ZR-V. I seem to be the Honda deliverer. The Kia Niro.
Yep.
And the Toyota Corolla Cross.
Right.
And the winner is the Toyota Corolla Cross.
Wow, wonderful. Well done, Toyota. And why?
It's just a really good, it's basically a scaled down RAV4.
Okay.
Uses RAV4 technology, and it's just the sort of the size of an earlier RAV4. RAV4's grown now, it's kind of slotted in there, and it's just very well priced. And of course, being a Toyota hybrid, it's incredibly economical.
It's amazing from Toyota. They go bigger with the RAV4, and then they make a smaller one, and that still wins a category as well, you know?
A Corolla.
It's
the
cool.
brand itself as a Corolla. It's iconic,
sticking with clean cars, we're going PHEV now, plug-in hybrid electric vehicles, and the finalists?
Yeah, different pronunciations depending on who you ask. We pronounce it PHEV, like Philip for PHEV, but the clean car PHEV finalists are the Audi Q5, the Mazda CX-60, and an old favourite, but certainly not an ageing favourite, the Mitsubishi Outlander.
Yeah, great
car.
car.
Last year's class winner as well. And the winner is the Audi Q5. So, to actually upset the Outlanders, it must have some new, different technology, and that's pretty much exactly what the Audi has. The plug-in technology in a premium package as well, and it's just all these aspects of the PHEV's intelligence, how it manages that battery so efficiently and effectively that makes it so special.
Man, I tell you what, and when you look at that kind of European, it's a bigger price point, and to knock off those cars, it must be a very special piece of kit.
Yeah, definitely. Really good solid category as well, the PHEVs.
Right, keeping with our clean cars, BEVs, battery electric vehicles, the purists.
EVs, the purists.
Yeah.
The finalists this year were the BYD Dolphin, the Ford Mustang Mach-E, and the MG4.
Wow, such an interesting category, isn't it?
A very strong lineup.
Yeah.
And the winner this year is the BYD Dolphin.
That's amazing. Is that 2 years in a row for BYD? Because they did it with the Atto 3 in this category last year, didn't they?
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah, well done.
Yep. I mean, the Dolphin is basically, it's based on the same platform as the Atto 3, so it's a smaller version. It's just a small, traditional hatchback. And it's just incredibly efficient. It's got all the technology you'd need. It's a good little family 5-door hatch. And of course, it's got BYD's absolutely incredible blade batteries that just,
don't degenerate, safer.
Fantastic,
lovely thing.
I'm sold on big range.
Yeah.
And a BYD does those extras. You've got the 240 volt wall charger. You've got the Type 2 cable. So it gives a lot of little extras that makes it a really, really good EV. I
am a fan. Right, passenger cars. Great for a family man. So who are our finalists?
Yeah, the passenger finalists are in an all-encompassing category. So it's not just about being anything special, it's being about everything special.
Yeah, it's about not being an SUV.
Yeah, exactly. Sedans, hatch and wagons.
Okay.
That's what the passenger class and category is all about. So the finalists are, this year, the BYD Dolphin.
Wow, showing up again.
Again, the MG4.
Yep.
And the Opel Astra.
Once again, a tough category.
It is, yeah. And the winner is the MG4.
Well done, MG.
So, not just an EV hatch, which it is. It's rear-wheel drive. The MG4 just does so much more as a holistic, complete package. And as a passenger car, it's 4 or 5 doors. It's a hatchback. It's got a good size boot. It's a good size as well without being too large.
Yeah.
It's a hatchback technically, but it could pass off as like a small SUV as well. It just covers all bases.
Yeah, I just saw one recently up close for the first time, and really sharp, interesting piece of kit at an amazing price point.
Yeah.
So really nice.
And best thing is that we sort of forget quite often is it's rear drive.
Yeah.
It's a great handling little rear drive hatch.
We've gone full circle, ladies and
They're
gentlemen. Right, another very interesting category, one of my favourites, sports and performance. And this car of the year competition, well, there's a bit of history here because we did crown just a couple of years ago, as we mentioned, the GR Yaris in this as our overall winner. So what's here this time?
This time, again, it's all hot hatches.
Cool.
Well, no, it's not actually.
Close.
It's 2 hot hatches and one not a hot hatch, but first is the Honda Civic Type R.
Yep.
Next is the Toyota GR86. And then the Yaris's bigger brother, the Toyota GR Corolla.
Wow. All right. And the winner is, please?
The winner is the Honda Civic Type R.
Oh, tell me more. Wow.
It's just such an awesome car. It's a sensible family hatchback that happens to be insanely quick and just so much fun.
Yeah.
It's got probably the best manual gear shift, I don't know, on the planet today. It's absolutely sensational.
That's an exciting car, isn't it?
It's fast, it's flexible, and it doesn't look as weird as the old one used to.
Yeah, they've toned it back, haven't they?
They have toned it.
They've
still
kind
got
of
an absolutely enormous rear wing.
Yeah.
But the rear wing's big enough now that you don't even see it in the rear view mirror, so it doesn't get in the way. So just make it bigger and it works.
Well done, Honda. A wonderful car. Light commercial vehicles, LCVs, and the finalists, please.
Yeah, for ute and van categories, obviously we drew the outright winner from this category last year, the Ford Ranger.
Yep.
And funnily enough, unsurprisingly, the finalists are, starting off with the Ford Ranger, the defending champion, not just for class, but for outright. So we'll see how far it progresses. The Peugeot Partner, which also encompasses the E-Partner, and the Volkswagen Amarok.
Wow. It's diverse, isn't it?
It is.
And
Kind of, yeah. And the winner is the Ford Ranger.
Well done.
Defending outright champion, our only returning class winner for 2023. So any car that's on sale, that's still on sale, is still eligible. So that's why our awards are a little bit different this year. So it doesn't have to be released in the last 12 months, last year. And the Ranger's so good, the cream does rise to the crop and to the top. And when it's that good, it's taken out the class award again. So updated last year, just rock solid in the sales race again. Looking very, very solid again for 2023.
Was it leading by the time we got our numbers? Yeah.
It's probably a clear winner.
Yeah,
you can
cool.
pretty much close
Well
off the
out of
voting now. Not the voting, but the sales.
Yeah.
And
That's still come home.
despite the discouragement. But won outright last year and remains just such a strong.
I think
vehicle.
one of the biggest sort of high points of the Ranger is the fact that its main competition this year, its strongest competition it had in this award, was the Amarok, which was based on the Ranger anyway.
Yeah,
So,
right.
you know.
Right there. Yeah, okay. Right, the Mike Hoskin category now, the luxury cars over $100,000, and the finalists. So don't make jokes about my radio salary. It's not what you think it is.
Lucky I was presenting this one. My go-to.
No, I won't make any jokes about your enormous salary, Sam.
It's not even a thing.
The finalists this year in the luxury category were the BMW i7, the Lexus RZ, and the Maserati Grecale.
Yep.
And the winner is the BMW i7.
Interesting. Yeah, beautiful car.
It's an amazing car.
Three beautiful cars, but
Very beautiful cars.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that i7, it's just a notch above. It's essentially a Rolls Royce wearing a BMW body. BMW own Rolls Royce, of course, so that's fine. But it's big, it's fast, very fast. It's quiet. They are doing hybrid versions, I believe. They weren't initially going to in New Zealand. They were just going to do the 7 Series as an electric, but they are bringing hybrid versions in. But the electric one is just utterly superb.
Yeah, nice.
Absolutely packed with technology. It can be quite a sort of intimidating car on a technological front, but once you've got everything set up, it'll park itself, it'll open the doors, it'll close the doors itself, it'll do anything you want it to do, basically.
Wow.
It's just
Flash as hell.
amazing car.
Yeah, cool.
Flash as hell.
Well done, BMW. This is a category that takes some explaining, the AA safest cars, because of the way that this is effectively drawn.
Yeah, the AA Safest Cars finalists are based purely on a point score system. So this is one of the few categories that we don't actually have input or judge.
Yep.
It's based on ANCAP, crash testing and rating. So really are on a scoring system that's judged by safety outlets. It is theoretically and technically the safest cars of the year. So the finalists are the Lexus NX, the Lexus RX, and the Tesla Model Y.
And the winner?
The winner is the Tesla Model Y.
I love this.
Remarkable. Which, they scored an ANCAP score of 366 points, which may or may not give you context, but it just pipped the Lexus RX by 5 points.
Wow.
So it just combines so many different safety aspects, internal crash, occupant, pedestrian, and just so much more. So
Is there anything that you can kind of pinpoint that makes it so much safer? Is there anything that you can kind of give us there?
we're seeing a lot of safety additions being made to vehicles these days. Obviously, that's why you see Lexus and Tesla to some extent. I think Tesla gives a little bit of a boost with areas like semi-autonomous driving.
Yeah.
So that really helps the safety aspects in terms of crash mitigation,
right.
avoidance or elimination. So that's probably where the biggest leaps have happened over recent years.
Right, well done, Tesla. We move on. They are all of our finalists. We're going to find out who our grand winner is in just a second. But of course, there is also the People's Choice Award, which is based on the top 10 selling cars up until September. Once we get to September, we ask the public, you, to come in and vote and tell us which one you think is the People's Choice. And of course, we have a $5,000 fuel charge voucher to give away today. So what we're going to do is we're going to announce it. Who has come out on top as the People's Choice? And this is an amazing award because this is the cars that is based on sales data, but it's the cars people actually want and like. So what is that?
Yeah, I guess the desire is based on aspirations as well, because we obviously drive, we're first-hand, we drive close to 200 cars per year, so that's probably why I guess we've got that informed decision, an objective decision on being able to make those decisions, but not everybody, not the public, has that luxury. So while you can probably test a handful of cars, you've got to really base it on your personal opinion, subjective thoughts and input, and just what you think you really like.
Who would like to announce the winner?
The People's Choice for 2023 is the Toyota RAV4.
It's amazing. Well done, Toyota.
This is remarkable because this is the third time
People
in
love
four
it.
awards,
Love it,
3
yes.
out of 4, that the RAV4 has taken out the award. So well done, Toyota. It's clearly a super popular vehicle, not just with the people, but in the sales race.
Yeah.
I think top 5 selling vehicle
They're
in New
waiting
Zealand.
list out over a year
Yeah.
now for some models. It's just been crazy.
Yeah, the sales charts are just reinforcing what a great package it is. So well done, Toyota.
It should be pointed out, it is actually an excellent car too.
Certainly is.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely. Well, I mean, top 5 in terms of sales validates that, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
So, of course, everyone that voted on this has the chance to win a $5,000 fuel charge voucher. So that means they can spend it on diesel, petrol, or, of course, plug-ins, depending on how you take your fuel charge. And, well, what we had to do was call them earlier today on Coast FM to let them know that they just won their fuel paid for what is a year, maybe more. And this is how it unfolded. So we have the chance now of calling one of the people that nominated their choice of the People's Car of the Year and awarding them that money.
The thing is, Nadia won it, but the thing is, we can't get hold of Nadia. She's overseas. But we've got her mum. Are you there, Marianne?
Yes, now I get it.
It was a bit of a mystery.
So we're ringing Marianne while Ferris. Are you Nadia's mum? Yes. Can we please talk?
I am, and I'm not often exposed to mystery calls in the morning, but here we
No,
go.
and
Well,
when
thank
it's a radio station, it always makes you more suspicious, doesn't it?
That's right. Is it spam? That's the first thing you ask yourself when you see what pops up on your screen.
No, it's not a scam at all. This is, I swear, 100% legit. So Nadia voted for the People's Choice Award. She's voted for that Toyota RAV4, which has won it. And as a result, Nadia has won $5,000 worth of fuel.
Oh my goodness! Oh look, I know she's just. I've been pushing Toyotas on them since they were toddlers.
Oh,
and
fantastic.
she's always talked about RAV4s and this and that in her latter years, and that does not surprise me that she's voted for that vehicle. She was, she's absolutely Toyota, that girl.
Fantastic. Are you still driving a Toyota, Marianne?
Oh, as a matter of fact, I have two.
Hey!
What have you got?
Well, nothing so contemporary as the ones you're rattling off. I've just got an older Hilux Ute and a little Toyota Corolla, which is just the mint.
They're just both bulletproof, though, aren't they?
Aren't they just?
They're
Yeah.
amazing cars. Look, congratulations.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas to you and your family, Marianne. Thank you for taking the call.
Thank you.
And when you talk to Nadia, tell her she's won $1,000 worth and you take the rest.
Excellent.
5,000.
No, I'm telling you, tell Nadia it's 1,000.
yeah, I'm with you.
Oh, 1,000, my God.
No, you got 5,000 worth.
Hey, I hope I'm getting some of that now.
That's
since
what
I
I'm
took the
saying.
call.
I'm trying to do you a deal. Marianne, thanks so much. Congratulations to you and Nadia and your
Thank
family.
You have a very good morning and day and weekend.
Oh, you're
You're
amazing.
lovely.
Thank you. Someone will get hold of you a little later on today, okay?
Okay, taki te.
Can't get
Bye.
down or bye.
Right, so they are all of our class winners. What we're about to do now is get down to the lobby of NZME for our top 3 cars of 2023 and our grand winner. Welcome along to our official announcement of the 2023 AA Driven Car Guide New Zealand Car of the Year in association with Winger Motors, the home of Subaru and Suzuki, and of course 6 dealerships from the North Shore all the way through to Hamilton. Great people, top car brands, the best deals, winger.co.nz. So joining me to present this award is AA's Jonathan Sergle. Come and join me, my friend. What a year it's been in the car market.
I know.
Talk us through it. What has evolved and changed over the last year?
Well, we're seeing a much more diverse product mix coming through. Change in drivetrains with more EV and hybrid product. A much broader range of manufacturers offering vehicles in the country, and a bit of a move to smaller vehicles as well. So it's been a great time.
Yeah, and some wonderful cars, mate. So I will allow you to do the honours. Take it away.
Thanks, Sam. From hundreds of cars tested over the last year, 11 different classes, we've got it down to 3 of our top cars. They are the BYD Dolphin,
Wonderful.
the Honda Civic Type R,
Lovely.
and the MG4.
Nice one. Right, mate. So this is it. This is a big announcement. The winner of the AA Driven Car Guide New Zealand Car of the Year is...
The MG4.
Congratulations, MG. What a thing. Yes, what a car. So talk us through, because boy, you guys have driven some cars. After testing so many cars, how did the MG4 end up on top?
Well, and you'd think after all those cars that there would be a huge argument. And to be honest, sometimes there is. But this year, for the first time, absolutely unanimous.
Wow.
Yep, so absolutely fantastic to get to that point. First full EV is the winner of the Car of the Year, and we were really taken to this vehicle, you know, the modern and angular styling, the interior space and comfort, and all at a price point which makes it very, very affordable. It's a great package.
Yeah, amazing. So the AA and all the motoring enthusiasts at Driven have come to the conclusion that an electric vehicle is the 2023. The MG4 is the Car of the Year. So as the MG4 drives in, we would like to welcome on behalf of MG New Zealand, Mr. Arik Zaiwatz. Congratulations, mate.
Thank you, Sam.
Well done.
Well done.
Thank you very much.
What a year. Let's talk it through. What does this mean to MG New Zealand and what does it mean for MG globally?
So, first of all, thank you very much for the award. And as a global company like MG, we appreciate the recognition, especially from AA and Driven. Those two brands, combined with our one, bring real good strength to show how strong the brand is, not only going globally, but also in New Zealand. Currently, we are very excited of the opportunity we are getting with AA and Driven. So yeah, much appreciated, much appreciated.
It's an incredible product.
Yeah. What makes the MG4 such a special vehicle for you?
So for the MG brand, the MG4 brings a new generation or the new promise of what MG is and it's going to be. It's a fully electric platform from the get-go, and what it means, it was built to be the electric car, meaning 50-50 distribution weight, rear-wheel drive, great output of the power, a great range, 5-star safety, NCAP, European NCAP. So those are just one of the things that that I can talk about here about the MG4. But then first and foremost, I'm here to talk about the award I'm getting from AA, and it's an overall Car of the Year, but also a passenger Car of the Year. And what excites me is being a passenger Car of the Year. It brings that family contribution to the car, meaning the car is not only for those EV drivers, but also for the families. And that's why MG4 is a very important product.
Yeah, isn't it funny how we've come back to those pillars of rear-wheel drive and that hot hatch capacity and still marrying it with that family component? It's a wonderful thing, isn't it?
Absolutely. Now the MG4 won on merit too, because we didn't include the X-Power as part of the judging process because of when it landed in the country.
Which we all want to drive off.
This is the range-topping vehicle, right, with incredible specs. You know, what's been the response to both the MG4 and the X-Power from the customer base?
First of all, great response on the MG4. People couldn't wait to see the product. So as soon as landed, we fulfilled the showrooms with the joy of our product here, but also customer smiles. When the X-Power got announced that it's coming on this part of the world, the inquiry went really, really up, and all the build-up that was happening around the world, we brought it to our local market. 3.8 seconds to 100 in the car under $70,000. Guys, it doesn't happen very often. I can tell you that right now. And that opportunity to test drive the car with such a performance brings a lot of enjoyment, not only for our network, but also customers.
Yeah, I'm queuing up to drive it, yeah. Ari, congratulations, mate. Congratulations to MG.
Well done.
The MG4 is officially the New Zealand Car of the Year. Congratulations to all our finalists, and of course, MG4, the winner.